Hollywood is always a place full of surprises where stars can completely change everything from their appearance to their careers. These transformations not only leave the public in awe, but also create deeply inspiring stories. Whether it is a change in style, career, or personal life, each star brings a unique story. Are you surprised by these changes? Leave a comment. 1 if you agree, 0 if not. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to follow more fascinating videos. Carmen Carrera began her journey in the spotlight through RuPaul's Drag Race, where she quickly made a strong impression with her confident demeanor and captivating beauty. However, instead of stopping at the role of a performer, Carmen chose a braver path by publicly coming out with her true gender identity. She did not hesitate to share the hidden aspects of her transition process, turning her fame into an educational platform for the community. Her career turned to a challenging new chapter when she and her husband appeared on VH1's Couples Therapy. Here, the audience saw not only a beautiful model, but also a woman struggling to protect her family's happiness during her process of self-transformation. This sincerity helped her dissolve rigid prejudices and build a deep connection with viewers who previously lacked empathy for the transgender community. Determined to break limits, Carmen once caused a stir when campaigning to become the first transgender model for Victoria's Secret. She asserts that diversity is the future of fashion. Currently, Carmen focuses on acting with deep psychological roles, continuing her journey of self-affirmation. Do you support her efforts to break these prejudices? Comment 1 if you think so too. Don't forget to press, like, share, and leave a sub to support us in making more quality videos. Andrea Pejic is a unique phenomenon in the history of the global fashion world, discovered while working at a fast food restaurant in Australia. With a mesmerizing androgynous look, she quickly became a muse for top designers like Jean-Paul Gaultier. Her excellent ability to showcase both men's and women's collections on international runways helped her assert that beauty should not be confined to any gender stereotypes. 2011 marked a historical milestone when Andrea simultaneously appeared on the list of top male models and the top 100 sexiest women in the world. This moment created a culture shock, forcing the fashion world to reconsider definitions of identity and gender. Instead of shying away from the attention, she used her influence to pave the way for more open discussions about personal freedom within the fashion industry. The decision to undergo gender reassignment surgery in 2014 was the most significant turning point, helping Andrea find harmony between her body and soul. She bravely documented this journey through a personal documentary, sharing the fears from her youth and the joy of living authentically. Today, Andrea Pejic is not only a supermodel, but also a symbol of resilience and self-esteem, inspiring millions of young people across the globe. Born into the prestigious Arquette family of Hollywood, Alexis, early on, displayed her innate artistic talent and distinct personality. She did not choose the smooth path of a child star, but always sought out edgy roles that reflected the diversity of life. Alexis personally redefined the concept of a performing artist by daring to live true to her gender identity at a time when society still held many harsh prejudices. The documentary Alexis Arquette, She's My Brother provided a direct and deeply human look at her gender transition within an artistic family. Audiences saw not only the medical difficulties, but also the power of acceptance and familial love. The support from her famous siblings became a powerful message about protecting human rights and the right to live authentically as oneself. Despite passing away at the age of 47, Alexis's legacy remains radiant within the LGBTQ+ community. Not only was she a multi-talented artist, but she was also a courageous activist who always protected the vulnerable. Alexis's life proves that living authentically, though difficult, is the only way to leave an eternal mark. Do you agree that authenticity is the greatest strength? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and give us a sub to support us. Isis King made television history as the first transgender contestant on America's Next Top Model, breaking all the rules of reality shows at the time. Her appearance was not only a breakthrough in representation, but also a major lesson in resilience for the American audience. Before finding fame, Isis faced homelessness and rejection from her family, but those very adversities forged a spirit of steel within her. Her modeling career flourished when she became the first transgender face of the brand American Apparel, a significant milestone for the commercial fashion industry. She used her appearance and story to prove that transgender individuals can absolutely succeed in high-level professional environments. Isis's confident steps on the catwalk opened the door of hope for many young models who were forced to hide their true identities. Beyond the spotlight, Isis has always actively participated in community education activities, helping people better understand the transgender experience. She often shares the differences between gender identity and sexual orientation, contributing to the elimination of common misunderstandings in society. Isis King's humanitarian spirit and perseverance have turned her into a symbol of inclusion, helping to reshape the face of modern media in the United States. Jazz Jennings began her journey as a child, becoming one of the earliest representative faces for transgender youth in America. The groundbreaking interview with Barbara Walters when she was only 6 years old completely changed public perception regarding transgender children. With absolute support from her family, Jazz has proven how living authentically from an early age can have a positive impact on a child's psychological development. Through the reality series I Am Jazz, she allowed the audience to accompany her through every stage of growing up, from the struggles of puberty to major medical decisions. The program is not just an entertainment show, but also a valuable educational resource on love and understanding within the family. Jazz's openness has helped reduce stigma and provided comfort to many parents whose children are facing similar issues. Today, Jazz Jennings is a highly influential speaker and activist, frequently speaking at international forums regarding the rights of LGBTQ+ youth. She not only fights for herself, but also actively raises funds and supports organizations that protect vulnerable youth. Jazz's journey is a reminder that the voice of an individual, no matter how small, can still create historic changes for an entire broad community. Lana Wachowski is one of Hollywood's most talented directors, the mind behind globally influential cinematic masterpieces such as The Matrix series. Her public coming out in 2012 created a powerful momentum asserting that artistic talent is in no way limited by gender. Lana always weaves profound philosophies of identity and transformation into her works, making them unique and haunting. Lana's courage not only helped her find personal peace, but also served as a great inspiration for her sister Lily to undergo a similar process. The Wachowski sisters together redefined the structure of action and science fiction films, bringing messages of freedom and awakening into mainstream cinema. The way Lana faced the media with wisdom and composure elevated the status of transgender individuals within intellectual circles. Despite her wealth and fame, Lana always lives discreetly, focusing entirely on creativity. She believes cinema is a powerful tool to connect souls and blur all boundaries of difference. Her messages of compassion have inspired and helped expand the worldview of millions. Do you believe that art has the power to bring us closer together? Comment the number 0 if you agree. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a sub to support us. Following in her sister Lana's footsteps, Lily Wachowski came out with her gender identity several years later, creating a rare and inspiring story of sisterly companionship. She shared that this process was not just a physical change, but a metamorphosis of the soul to achieve true freedom. Lily has used her personal experiences to enrich her film scripts, bringing an authenticity that few directors can match. In later works, such as the series Sense8, Lily clearly expressed her views on human connection that transcends all geographical distances and genders. She always yearns to create safe artistic spaces where all identities are respected and celebrated. Her narrative sensitivity and ability to understand character psychology have helped Lily assert her independent standing alongside her famous sister. Lily Wachowski often emphasizes that gender is a broad spectrum moving beyond the dry binary numbers of old society. She encourages everyone to bravely break down the cages of prejudice to discover the best version of themselves. Her steadfastness in her ideals and her burning passion for cinema have turned Lily into one of the most profoundly influential transgender filmmakers in modern cinematic history. Laverne Cox became an American cultural icon through her role as Sophia Bursay in the hit television series Orange is the New Black. With powerful acting and sincerity, she brought to life a relatable image of a transgender person who has a family, experiences pain, and holds aspirations. The success of this role earned her a historic Emmy nomination, opening a new era for transgender representation on television. In 2014, Laverne's appearance on the cover of Time magazine with the title The Transgender Tipping Point officially marked a major turning point in American society. She utilized this influence to produce several educational documentaries, helping the public gain a more objective perspective on the violence and discrimination her community endures. Laverne is not just an actress. She is also a thinker and a speaker with extraordinary persuasive power. Whenever she appears on the red carpet or in interviews, Laverne always radiates a source of positive energy and a message of self-esteem. She believes that respecting each individual's gender identity is the core foundation of a fair and civilized society. Laverne Cox's legacy does not stop at artistic awards. It is also the change in the perception of millions regarding human value and dignity. Elliot Page, the star of the films Juno and Inception, moved the world when he came out as a transgender man in 2020. Before taking this turning point, Elliot had a distinguished career with many prestigious award nominations, but he shared that he had always lived in a state of suffocation when he could not be himself. His decision to come out is considered one of the most important events in Hollywood over the past decade. After coming out, Elliot did not retreat from the spotlight but became even more active in using his voice to protect transgender rights. He released his memoir, Page Boy, sharing painful experiences as well as moments of happiness when finding himself again. The book quickly became a bestseller, helping readers better understand the horrific pressures stars face when living in a society full of prejudice. Elliot Page continues to shine in The Umbrella Academy, where his character was also transitioned to match real life. The respect from the filmmakers set a positive precedent, proving that living authentically helps a career flourish and become more meaningful than ever. Do you support art changing to respect an artist's personal identity? Comment 1 if you agree, 0 if not. Don't forget to like, share, and leave one sub to give us more motivation. Hunter Schafer is a representative face of a talented generation of young artists, globally famous for her role as Jules in the hit series Euphoria. With her ethereal beauty and instinctive acting ability, she successfully portrayed the psychological complexities of youth in the digital age. Hunter not only acts but also directly participates in the screenwriting process to ensure her character is presented in the most authentic and humane way possible. Before venturing into cinema, Hunter was already a high-profile supermodel, having worked for luxury fashion houses such as Prada and Dior. She has also been known as a social activist from a very young age, once participating in a lawsuit against a discriminatory bathroom bill in the state of North Carolina. The combination of a sharp artistic mindset and a sense of community responsibility has helped Hunter become an ideal role model for Gen Z worldwide. Hunter Schafer always asserts that she wants to be recognized as a true artist before being labeled as transgender. She constantly experiments with painting and fashion design, always seeking new ways to express her personal self. Hunter's brilliant career and confident attitude toward life are the strongest affirmations of the power of the younger generation in reshaping cultural and social values in the future. Chaz Bono, the son of the legendary duo Cher and Sonny Bono, underwent a grueling coming-out journey under the intense scrutiny of the American media. His gender transition in 2009 became a major event, giving the public a realistic look at the female-to-male transition process. Chaz bravely documented this entire journey in the documentary Becoming Chaz, providing a deep understanding of the psychological and medical aspects. He had to struggle a great deal to assert his personal identity alongside the overwhelming shadow of his famous parents. Chaz did not choose the path of singing, but focused on acting and writing, building an independent and respectable career. He frequently appears on television programs to discuss the importance of family support for those going through the gender transition process. Today, Chaz Bono is known as a persistent activist for the LGBTQ+ community, particularly in advocating for changes to personal rights laws. He has proven that understanding and compassion are the keys to overcoming cultural shocks and generational conflicts. Chaz's story is an important piece in the mosaic of human diversity, reminding us of the value of love that transcends all labels. Kim Petras is a German pop star who made history as the first transgender person to win a Grammy Award in a major category in 2023. Since she was a teenager, Kim has attracted international media attention for undergoing gender reassignment surgery early with the consent of her parents and doctors. She has used music to tell the story of her journey to find happiness and to assert her right to love. Kim Petras's music is always full of positive energy, vibrancy, and a captivating performance style that rivals any diva. She does not want to be pigeonholed into tragic stories about transgender people, instead always choosing to shine and celebrate her existence through catchy melodies. The resounding success of the song Unholy propelled her name to the top of global music charts, affirming her true talent. Kim Petras is an icon of artistic freedom and the relentless aspiration to rise of artists from minority communities. She constantly encourages her fans to bravely pursue their passions and not let anyone define their limits. As a contemporary pop icon, Kim Petras is contributing to making the music world richer, more colorful, and fairer for everyone. The journey of these 12 individuals offers valuable lessons in self-esteem and understanding. In terms of education, these stories help us realize that gender identity is a multifaceted piece of the human experience, where everyone deserves respect for having the courage to live authentically. Embracing differences not only dismantles the boundaries of prejudice, but also nurtures compassion within each individual. Thank you for following these inspiring stories. We hope this video has provided you with a more inclusive perspective. Please hit like and share to spread these positive messages. Don't forget to leave a sub to support our journey. See you all in our next interesting content.